Good morning, dudes, and welcome back to another deck spotlight thingy. Yes, today we're gonna be taking a look at the free-to-play Mage. This is a really cheap Mage deck, and it has been proven to get to Legend, so it is also a very strong one. Anyways, let's go ahead and take a look, shall we? We've got Argent Squires, Mana Room. Like, this is pretty straightforward, as you can see. Pretty much all cards either free or like not really that rare. The rarest we've got is one Faceless Manipulator, which is nice. Having the Faceless Manipulator is fantastic because you can use it to like steal one of their legendaries, right, one of their big cards. And I chose to do this deck for Mage, mostly because I don't have any Mage cards, right? As you can see, these are all free to play. Free to play, I've got a few here and there that I got from boosters. And actually I got Archmage Antonidas because I drew him. But other than that, I really don't have a lot of Mage cards. And that's why I thought like this would be really fun. Now, this is not a spell-heavy deck. It's mostly minions. So, yeah, I don't know. It's a really cheap one, and it's really good. It's actually playing the Boulder Fist Ogre, which this card is kind of like the Yeti, in that it's cheap, and it's well, it's not really cheap, but it's just really difficult to deal with. Like, it does a lot. It's got huge value. Huge value. It's one of those cards where usually you need 2 cards to deal with it. So, yeah, that's fantastic. And other than that, it's really straightforward. There's not really much in there that is too surprising. You would maybe want a Pyroblast, like if you got it, but I don't, and I'm just gonna show you the deck list, how it has been used by Trump, I believe, to get to Legend. Now, before we get into the game though, let me go ahead and discuss something really quick. Like, somebody is gonna be like, oh my god, it's not free to play. Yes, fuck yourself, go shoot yourself. You don't know what you're talking about. The thing is that Hearthstone is a game that's free to play, and as such you don't pay money to play the game because it's free. But you cannot expect the people working on the game to be working for free. No, they need food. They need money, just like you and I do need money. So do they, and as a result they do have a business model, of course, and that business model is pretty much the base business model for any card game. I've discussed this before, by the way, and I'm gonna use the same argument. But the thing is, Hearthstone is not a game that is pay to win. No, it's not at all. Hearthstone is a game that's pay to compete. If you're saying that, well, I'm only gonna be using like the free to play cards, I'm not gonna be spending any money at all, then you're basically saying, look, I don't care enough about the game to actually be competitive. And if you're not willing to spend money on the game, right, then you're just not interested enough to get to competitive. You're not willing to pay that little entry fee. Like, you only need to buy boosters once, right? Just buy a 40 pack of boosters, and if you then play actively, which of course you need to do to be competitive, you're gonna have enough cards. You're gonna be good, right? With those 40 boosters, you can construct one really strong deck, and then you continuously win with that deck, acquiring more gold, and then you buy more boosters that way. So yeah, that should be fine. And in the end, that's just the price for a video game. So yeah, and that's a really good one at that. Now, the fact that there's one epic in this deck also doesn't mean this deck isn't free to play. You can build this deck without ever having to spend a single bit of money. And the reason for that is pretty simple. You do get gold through playing, right? You acquire a lot of money through playing, and you can use that to spend. As I mentioned, I got this guy from a booster, and this was just a random booster I opened up. So if you can't get an Archmage Antonidas, you can get the dust to forge a Faceless Manipulator, or maybe draw a Faceless Manipulator yourself. Anyways, that's just point and case. If you believe different, you're stupid. This is not even a case of opinion, right? This is just facts. People need to make money. They need money. How do you expect them to keep the servers running if they don't have money? I don't know. What kind of logic is that? I will never understand that. Oh well. The game is free to play, and this is a free to play Mage. Let's go ahead and play a bit. Let's just show you what this is all about. Now, a card I would actually really slap in here if I wasn't going for just showing like what can this deck truly do, is I would play one Blood Knight, and I think that would be fantastic. maybe replace the Earthenring Farseer. But I don't know, it's an epic, so I didn't really want to do that, right? I want to keep this deck as cheap as possible. And it is a cheap one, right? The only cards that are of any kind of expense at all are the Assured Rakes and the Faceless Manipulator, I guess. I don't know, I don't really consider these rares to be expensive. I don't. Like, you get them, like every booster. You're gonna get all of the rares really quickly. So, yeah. Anyways, next turn is a very clear Chillwind Yeti. Yeti is impossible to deal with as a priest. It just doesn't happen. You don't know what to do. And as a result, we are gonna do exactly that. He can't do anything unless he drew a Fire Blast, which would actually be annoying. But actually, no, not a Fire Blast, a Fireball. But oh well. So this deck, of course, it could use some changes. It could use some modifications, but that's just the way it is, right? If we were going for min-maxing, then we wouldn't be playing a deck like this. So I think we're actually gonna go ahead and just do this, place this guy down, hit him, and hit you. Both of those are cards that I don't want just roaming around freely, because they are scary. They can make a lot happen, and I just don't want to deal with that. I'm okay with just putting, holding back on a bit of damage. That's completely fine with me. And a White Pyromancer, and I suspect a Shadow Pain, yes. That is okay. Slightly annoying, but still okay. Because we can just... I don't know, this is not very nice, like in terms of mana usage. But I rather keep the Yeti than do anything else. Yeah, that was a nice turn. Like, I'm really unlucky that I got all of my high cost cards right now. Like, that's very much annoying, but oh well. So I think we're just gonna slap down a Fireball on that. Play another Sunfear Protector and keep hitting him. And keep hitting him. I don't know, it's pretty much the optimal way to kill it, is it not? Oh, Circle of Healing, yes. That's fine. That's fine. The nice thing about this card for me is that he cannot use it. Or he cannot heal it up, right? Like, once you use that card, you're just like, yep, I guess that's that. I guess it's only gonna have 1 HP. Oh, holy fire. Yeah, he's really, really stalling nicely. Which is kind of troublesome, but it's not too bad. Not too bad at all. No, I'm not looking to play this. I kind of want to delay him. I don't know, I want to maybe force out a Shadow Word Death, right? That would be really nice if I could just do that. I'm gonna ping the Armani Berserker and hope that I get to use a Shadow Word Death. No, this is annoying. I can kill it, but... Okay, yes. We're going to have to kill that. And... oh, you know what we can actually do? This is kind of neat. Gimme. So we're gonna shoot this. It's gonna be 5-2. Boom. Boom. And just hit him. I guess I'm gonna drop the Mana Burn. Don't really have a reason to not do that, and might as well, right? So, look at that. That 3-9 taunt. Oh no! What? I cannot believe that. That is so silly. Okay. Let's fireball that. It's gonna pump this up. Boom. We're using a lot of fireballs on minions. But that's okay, right? Just that this guy... He just used the mind control. He probably got a Shadow Word Death for the golem though. Or maybe he doesn't. Huh. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh my god, that's really, really good for us. Boom. The nice thing about this card is that it's also at that sweet spot where you can't big game hunt it, right? He can't do that. So that's actually pretty troublesome for him. And, well, As you can see, we really put him into a pressured spot. Though the issue right now is that we don't really have a good way of like continuing our assault, which blows. But right here, just gonna flame strike, ping that. Like, do I hit it or do I ping it? I can't play the Earthen Ring fast here if I hit it. I might just hit it. Yeah, this guy is not really that valuable. And actually, let's heal up this guy. Let's put him out of range for a Holy Fire. Because it deals 5 damage, right? Oh, Ragnaros. So that's where a Faceless Manipulator would be nice, but... Yeah, I think he's dead. Yeah, he's dead. So, I think this pretty much shows how the deck works. Right? It's a really straightforward deck, it's really simple to play. And it's rather effective. Now, if the game lasts too long, like if you're playing against warrior control, you will run into issues. Like, that's gonna definitely be trouble. Definitely gonna be trouble for you. But oh well. Now, we are actually playing at a decent rank. We are like rank 7. It's not super high. But the thing about rank 7 is that we are now at the point where people got all the cards they need. So we are playing against people with all of the legendaries, right? That's a rank 5 player. He probably got all of the legendaries he wants. He probably got all of the cards he needs to build the deck he wants to build. Because of that, this kind of really just shows you how effective a deck like this can be, even without those big legendaries. Like, you don't need those at all. Now, the Acidic Swamp Ooze, we're not going to be able to make use of that against the Mage. Like, Mage versus Mage, I don't see how that could possibly come into play. Oh, a Leper Oh, another Leper Okay, that's okay. Let's just shoot it. Yeah, I'm gonna hit it. He's obviously trying to do some kind of beatdown shenanigans. And if he shoots my dude, then that's fine, because that's gonna be his turn. And I can just play the Acidic Swamp Ooze next turn and use that to apply some pressure. Again, we don't need to hold this guy back. Because he doesn't have any kind of weapon he could possibly get. Actually, no, there's literally no weapon he could have. So, why would I wait? And the next turn we just run out the Yeti. And as you can see, right, it's also got that really sweet mana curve where pretty much every turn you get to use your full mana, and that's what you're looking for. Last game we didn't really do that, but hey. That's actually just a general tip, right? Always try to use the entirety of your mana. It's really nice. Ah, he got the shot on my ooze. So if he wants to kill it, which is probably what he's looking for, then that's a possibility. Yes. That's what he wants to do right here. Was really hoping he wouldn't get that, but I guess that was asking for a little much. Okay. So as you can see, we're looking really good. We actually got this right here. So if we hold this back, this is 15 bursts. So we only need to get him to 15. And then we just, like, if that's turn... Yeah, if that's turn 10, and we just kill him from there. That might actually just be the most reasonable thing we can do. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot this guy. Oh, neat. Yeah, let's play a mana worm. I don't see why not. He can't flame strike yet because he doesn't have the mana. And other than that, we should be fine. Oh, just gonna hit me? Well, that's interesting. I wouldn't have done that. You know what? I'm just gonna polymorph that actually. And get another card. And now we don't need to like hit this guy again. Like, that doesn't serve a purpose, because no matter what he does, unless he wants to use a hex, which I'm perfectly fine with. And then we're gonna shoot him. Yeah. I'm actually really going for that big big play at turn 10. Possibly, actually might be able to kill him next turn, unless he plays a Flame Strike right now, which he probably should. And I'm just assuming he's got it. Okay, now he can't play a Flame Strike. Well, I guess we won. Ah, that's gonna be game. Oh, no! Is that still game? Might be. No, probably not. Actually, what is he doing? Is he just trying to burst me? And then I'll one archer. So this is where it gets interesting. Can we kill him? Oh my god, that's just mean though. Okay, let's do the math first. So I've got 4. I cannot kill him. Boom. That's just mean. And now we have 1. Unquestionably. Like there's nothing he can do to prevent me from winning now. So, as you can see, these are pretty competent players. Rank 5 is really high, and we just completely demolished them with this kind of deck. So, again, it's really cheap. Everybody can build this. And if you're looking to just have some nice success in Hearthstone, something easy, then this is a way to go about it. And actually, you know, I might just play this myself for a little. Because it's really fucking good. Like, there's nothing else to be said. This is a really solid, cheap deck. So, if you want to play that, feel free. I won't even hate you for this one, because it's one of those decks where it's just good, but it's not annoying to play against, right? It's not like one of those hunter decks, but it's also straightforward. So, this is not a difficult deck to play. It's not super easy, right? Even though those games looked simple, but it's just got so many minions, right? And it's got such a nice mana curve. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that just beautiful? That you pretty much always got things to play, and you pretty much always got stuff that you can use to deal with things and make rather flawless use of your mana. Of course, if you're looking to kind of pump this deck up just a little bit in power, you can replace certain cards. For example, right? Like, I would take out the Earthenring Farseer and slap one of these in here. The Blood Knight is actually a card I've been coming around to liking a lot. But you don't need to, right? The Earthenring Farseer is also cool. Maybe take out the Faceless Manipulator and just slap in the Ragnaros instead or something. I don't know, you've got a few options on changing this kind of deck, but other than that, it's just really solid. And I can recommend it. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a rating and have fun with the free-to-play Mage.